Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today is the last day of February, so I'm going to be sharing with you all my February month in review. It's a rainy day today in California, so luckily there's still some light outside so I can share with you all my planners. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I've been using the past month and my plans for next month as well. For this month, I did switch into my Kiki K time planner, and it is in the medium size. I have been using this as my everyday carry, and I have been really loving it. I have noticed that with this planner that it feels very cramped and stuffed inside. If I were to switch this the same amount of inserts, that's how thick it is, into, let's say, a Filofax Malden, I feel that it's not as cramped. So I don't know if it's the actual design that it's with the band kind of squishing it together, or it's the ring size. I don't know the exact ring size of this planner, but I do feel a little bit cramped in this planner. It could be also just the design of the inside, how it has that secretarial pocket. I don't have too much in it, just a little notepad, but it could be my little tabs here. But again, if I put this into my, let's say, my Malden, it doesn't feel as stuffed. A couple of changes I made. I did receive some of these cute dividers from Anna, and her name is Mrs. Brimbles over, I think she's on Etsy, so I'll post a link down to her shop down below. But she does some beautiful artwork, and these are reproductions of her artwork that she's made into wonderful dividers for my Filofax. So I've inserted that. I am still using my dividers. I actually didn't have dividers for the last week of January, just because I wanted to create my own dividers with using my calligraphy and everything, but I still haven't had the chance to do that. So in the meantime, I am using my dividers from Charlotte Victoria here, and it is this great teal and purple color, so I am using that still. A couple changes that I made with this planner is that last month I was using my own printables. I am still using my own printables, but they are made by someone else. So I was using a week on 2 pages. Let me try and find a good one for you guys, like that. And then when I would have busy days, I would insert one of these date per pages in between the week for days that I was a little bit more busy than usual. So I feel that it's not working out for me, and I really want to try the date per page as an everyday thing instead of inserting it in between my week on 2 pages. And the reason for that is because switching over now, I'm going to show you my A5 size. This is the original patent purple Filofax, and the reason why I feel that I don't need the week on 2 pages in my everyday carry is because I'm now using a week on 2 pages in here again, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I found some new inserts which I'm really excited about to share. I'm going to share that with you guys in just a second here, but I am using a week on 2 pages in here, as well as my month on 2 pages that I shared in a different video. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to switch over to my desk, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my medium Kiki K time planner, and let's go ahead and just flip over to my weekly section. And you may remember my inserts from January. This was a week on 2 pages that I was using. I printed these off from Filofaxy. And for February, these were my pages. Very love and Valentine look. So starting about the second or third week or so, I found these inserts that were created by Kanani, and her, if you're not familiar with her, she's the same person who creates these planet and listed stamp sets that look like this. So she created these new date per page inserts, which are still free to download on her blog if you want to check that out. But what's great about these inserts is that you can use these stamps in the planner, which you can see I've done here as far as checklist and things like that go. Let me zoom in here for you guys so you guys can see that. So you can put like maybe your hydrate stamp there. You can use some banners for little holidays or special occasions, which I've done there. I wasn't sure if I would like this format because there is a section here for 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. but I'm not really a person who has a lot of appointments or activities or events. I'm more of a person who has a lot of tasks and checklists that I need to do or complete. But there is a great to-do section here that has a lot of space for all your to-dos. So which is why I still like this as well. So what I was doing is that I would just print off a page and stick it into in between my week on 2 pages. For example, this is Monday and I had a lot of to-dos for Monday, so I stuck in an extra one of these pages since I ran out of room here. That's just an example. Here's another example again. See, I have a lot of things in between my week on 2 pages. I have my ruler and I mark off the day with my little tab. So I move that over to whatever day it is. And also it's also my page finder. And then if I have other additional notes, I like to put all my sticky notes on here. If I don't have my planner with me, I can just slap it on to here so that I know where it is. And then I have that day per page insert, and then here's the end of this week. So I'm thinking to try out the day per page every day for March. So I'm just gonna do 1 week first, and I'm gonna see how that goes. If it continues to work out for me, I'll keep going. But so far, here are my pages for March. So now I printed out the day per page for each day. I've already decorated just for the whole week so that it's already done with. For the weekends, you can see the weekend layout there. Usually most people don't like to do too many things on the weekend. It is the weekend, so it's kind of like your day off. So she just has an AM, a PM, and then your list of to-dos. But there is still some space here and here if you have more things to do for the day. So it's not like you have no room for anything. Again, with her inserts also, you have the 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., your to-dos. You have your top 3. So if you have like your goals, you can write your goals there, or you can write things that you need to focus on here. Here you can use either, I like to use the hydrate stamp, or I like to put in special events here. Here some more writing space there. But that's pretty much how that insert looks like and how it's going to look like for the week. I did use my calligraphy for the month and the dates there, because these inserts, when you print them out, they look like this. They're just blank. Some of them have days, such as these. They had days of the week. Or you can leave it blank for if you want to stick them in between your weeks, like how I was doing here. I didn't have a day there. I just kind of stuck that in between there. But anyways, so that's my plan for that beginning of March. Also, I thought it was redundant to use a week on 2 pages, since in my A5 organizer, let's zoom back out here, I'm going to go ahead and flip over to my weekly section. And these inserts are by passionplanner.com. If you're interested in these inserts, you can download them and try them out, which is what I've done here. These are not actually for A5. They she has made these for her planner, which is an 8.5 by 11 size planner. But I thought I would just print it out and see if I could stick them into my A5 organizer, and it seems to be working out really well. You can see how much busier this kind of looks versus in here for some reason. So the thing that I didn't like too much about this was that I still felt a little restricted with the personal size. But I love the personal size because I need an everyday carry with me to refer to. So that's why I'm going to stick to the day per page so that it's a little bit more condensed. And then when I need a weekly view to see how the week has been going, how busy I'm going to be, I can really section off my time into here as well. This one, okay, let me show you guys how this works. So here's my monthly calendar, right? I have all my dates, important appointments, and things like that there. So I'll have my month on 2 pages right there. Then I'll take my week on 2 pages. Let's just, I'll take that out so that I have it here. So while I'm looking at that, I'm going to plan out my week, and then for the day, I'll transfer it onto here. So it's boom, boom, and then here is the final. So it does seem a little bit redundant, but it just gives me planning it out this way just gives it a little bit more structure for me. I can see it in a week at a glance, I can see it at a month at a glance, and see way more ahead of time. This one I'm more focusing on the week, and this one I'm really focusing in on all the things that I have to do for the day. Just because if I don't, I just feel like overwhelmed and everything's everywhere. But if I have it this way, I can kind of break it down, and that seems to be helping me right now. So, okay, so my week on 2 pages kind of gives me an overview of how I can schedule my time. Let's say I can see Wednesday I was very busy, so I might want to move some stuff over to another week. But instead of writing it on here, I will make note of that on my day per page, so that when I plan for my day, I know, okay, look, like I was busy here or here, whatever, and then really narrow it down to the things that I really need to get done onto my day per page. So that's how I've been using these week on 2 pages. Also, I use this more as my health tracker. I am going to let me show you guys. It's great because it has this section here. Let me zoom in here for you guys. It has a work to-do list, so I do all my videos, blogs, and reviews that I need to do here. And more of my personal stuff I put over here. And again, this transfers over to my day per page. But at least I can have like thoughts and everything just pop into my head. I can like place them here and kind of plan out my week, and then again transfer it for the day. So the day on 2 pages, I usually work on this the night before. My week on 2 pages, I usually work on this on either Fridays or before the during the weekend, so I can see how my week next week is gonna look like. For example, I did it today just because I know I'm gonna do my video, but there's lots of space here for you to write little things. I've already put the things that are reoccurring, such as my medications. You can also put other reoccurring events here. So I use my monthly check for the week. Okay, I have all that stuff here. Then I transfer it onto here and then break it down. So it's Monday. I probably won't plan my day per page until Sunday. So I hope that makes sense. that's pretty much how I'm using my setup for the month. I know it seems a little bit chaotic, but that's what's working out for me so far, or I think is gonna work out for me. Let you know. As well as far as decorating goes, I am still decorating, but I'm keeping the day per page really minimalistic, as you can see here. Same thing with my week on 2 pages. I don't want to decorate too much because then it looks a little hectic, but I do color code in here, and I do use these wonderful Daiso flags. What's great about these is the sizes. For example, I have like these really thin ones that you can use, let's say right here. If you don't want to cover up the day, I can just highlight it on the side right here. So that's really neat there. I can use thicker ones like this and place that over there. And they're still see-through, so that way it's color-coded, but yeah, I can still see what is underneath there. Again, here I've just highlighted the times so that I can see what I wrote there. Or you can use the thin ones and just highlight the entire row here. So I did that sort of last week. All my medications I highlighted there. And what's cool about this, let's see, okay, whatever I've taken my medication, I can just take off the flag, and then what's going to happen is that I can transfer it on to the next week. So that's really neat there. So you can just take that off and then use it over and over again. That's pretty much it, I think, that I want to share with you all as far as how I'm going to be using my planner. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my video of my month in review for February. Again, if you are interested in the day per pages, these were made by joykanani.com. So head on over to her blog and print out these wonderful inserts, the day per page. And then the week on 2 pages, I did print these off. These are free printables off passionplanner.com. And I didn't mention this before, but the times do go from 6 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. So if you have long days like I do, this will work out great for you. But they are very small as far as the lines go. So it works for me because I do have a very small font or a very small style of writing. But if you have you write big, then it may be a problem for you. But again, that is pretty much how it looks like. If you are interested, she does make them again in 8.5 by 11 size bound planner, which you can purchase over at Amazon.com. So she you know, created her little Kickstarter campaign for her planner, and luckily it all went through, and now she is living the dream of having her own planner being sold everywhere. So also check that out. Again, if you are interested in my month on 2 pages, they are made. This template is made by Susan over at quietfeather.blogspot.com. So again, I'll be listing all these links down below. Also, if you're using a similar style of planning like I do with the day per page, week on 2 pages, and a month per page, I'd love to hear about it, how it's working for you. Some of you have mentioned that you have switched between different planner styles, and I'd love to hear about why you're using a day per page, why you love using the week per page or month per page setup, what you use them for. So please leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.